Hello, Geta. Alcina here from the Emalus Campus in Port Vila, Vanuatu. Now, as outlined in the assignment requirements, you can see that's my full name, email address, and mobile contacts are on the first slide. And I am super excited to be able to present my proposed product for assignment 1. For name, product type, and location, the product of my assignment is the Vanuatu Secret Garden Resort, which offered both accommodation and cultural tours as well as nature tours. The Secret Gardens, what it used to be called, was a good place to stop and relax amidst Vanuatu's own flora and fauna. The company is owned by Mark and Jenny Neal Jones, which you can see. There's a lovely photo of the couple right at the top, and is located on the road to Milimat village on Efate, just 15 minutes drive away from the capital town in Port Vila. I will now be talking about the potential market and why the product will fill a gap in the marketplace. First on the list is it stands out and is unique. The 100% all wooden cabins and garden bungalows made from the local materials sitting in the middle of the jungle is not a common sight in Port Vila, which is perfect for nature lovers and the stressed and overworked tourists, as you can see at the top right-hand corner. Is a picture of the inside of one of the old wooden buildings or cabins. Secondly, there's a good mix of cultural, educational, and nature tours that promote Vanuatu's local flora, fauna, species, customs, and cultures that you can also see on the picture under the toy. Facebook has also captured good times and warm reviews from families and school groups and adventurous couples prior to and a year after the Category 5 TC-PAM, which caused the business to temporarily close so staff can revamp the premises. And finally, why the product can become a potential market to attract a lot of business is because even on TripAdvisor, it puts Vanuatu Secret Gardens Resort in the top 5 things to do in Port Vila and especially around the Mele area. So there's huge potential for the market and the business to be re-established and take its prime spot in areas of accommodation and tours in Port Vila and especially around the Mele area. Still on the introduction slide, we study the marketing matrix or the 7 Ps of the product to see what makes it a hot choice for tourists in order to be filling in the gap in the marketplace. The first one is people. For the case of Vanuatu Secret Garden Resort, guest reviews love the staff and especially Jenny, the owner, who engages with her guests. So reviews have raved about the staff to be friendly, knowledgeable, and hospitable. That attracts the market to her business. The second P is place. Prime location. The Mele Beach and the waterfalls, Mele Waterfalls, Cascades, just a walking distance in opposite directions. And nearby we have the jungle zip line and sky bridge. There are bars, restaurants, resorts, and local communities within close proximity. So quite a central location with many activities and attractions happening nearby. The third P is product. Now, the accommodation is built purely from timber and local materials, giving the product a Robinson Crusoe look and feel and 1,000 miles away from cement, concrete, and stress. So it's perfect for tourists who just need a relaxing holiday, and that fills in the gap. The fourth P is price, competitive pricing. Jenny and the team can take last-minute deals, walk-ins, which is a bonus, and Jenny can also do special offers for long-term stays and special discounts. The next P is process, and with process, the Vanuatu Secret Garden Resorts can take both on and offline booking and payment through the Facebook page and other online platforms that it uses for payments. The sixth P in the marketing matrix is promotion. And for my product, promotion happens online and offline through advertising, attending Talk Vanuatu trade show, guest reviews on TripAdvisor, social media, Facebook, and presence of the staff at local events like Fesnapuan, golfing tournaments, Survivor Game, and more. And the last P to talk about is the physical environment. Now, with the physical environment, the history around the landscape holds rich in its flora, as the Secret Gardens used to purely be a nursery reserve with small lakes, palms, orchids, ginger lilies, and many more flower and plant species. And when Mark and Jenny became owners, custom and culture storyboards were erected along the pathways in the garden, as you can see right down the bottom right hand. And they started to breed also giant coconut crabs, iguanas, snakes, flying foxes, wild pigeons, and eels, to name a few, all indigenous to Vanuatu. That was when the business was up and running, rife, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done to it now to be reestablished back to its prime location. Otherwise, the marketing matrix does, given the product's 7 Ps, which helps the marketer to analyze the business, find its strengths, and have the strengths be the missing gaps in the marketplace, and in turn attract many business back to Vanuatu Secret Gardens Resort once reopened. Third slide, here is a list of academic sources which I have picked from week 3's reading, and some of these academic sources I will use in my literature review. I have not put them in proper order, but in my second assignment I will. So sources I will be using include what tourists are looking for in nature-based tourism, German ecotourism marketing, a market-driven approach to business development and service improvement, and lastly, academic sources such as marketing authenticity in third world countries. On the fourth slide, some of the methods with which I plan to collect data and information regarding the history, development, and closure of the Vanuatu Secret Gardens Resort. I want to be able to capture success stories as well as challenges which the company has been facing over the years from both the owner's perspective and guest reviews. All right, so the first method I plan to do is interview Jenny and Mark regarding the journey of their business from humble beginnings to where it is today. I will be checking guest reviews on TripAdvisor and the company Facebook page. I also plan to do a Google search and find any media clips and news and stories on the business, as well as capture YouTube reviews, event reviews, or comments on the Secret Gardens. And if funds permit, I am also considering to do a market research and survey potential guests. And I can also get statistical and data information from the Vanuatu Tourism Office on the types of tourists that are visiting and narrowing on eco-tourists and nature travel. So any information I can collect to help me analyze the development of a business over the years is useful, for the business marketing plan. The fifth slide contains a detailed allocation of workload, and the work plan includes milestone, deadlines, and due dates. As you can see, the elements of a marketing plan to consider starts with the business objectives due on Friday, 22nd of March, which is the end of this week. Second is situation analysis due Friday, 29th of March, next week. Market analysis is due Friday, 5th of April. Competitive analysis is due Friday, 12th of April. Product market match is due Friday, 19th of April. Marketing objectives is due Friday, 26th of April. Positioning is due Friday, 3rd of May. Marketing strategies and activities will be the presentation overview, which is due on Sunday, 12th of May, and it will include these headings: detailed and statistical analysis of target markets, domestic and international, using graphs, photos, etc. There's competitor analysis, and also market SWOT analysis, marketing strategies and tactical marketing campaigns, traditional and digital, which I will be developing for my tourism product. And lastly, probable distribution channels, direct and indirect, and potential challenges. So I aim for complete each of the subheadings at a weekly basis on Fridays. And by Sunday, May the 12th, I should have my presentation overview ready for submission, which has all the subheadings like marketing SWOT analysis, competitor analysis, the strategies, marketing campaigns I will be developing for the tourism product, and distribution channels. Come to my final slide, which is a list of relevant literature supporting this proposal. I will be using Understanding the Challenges of Implementing Best Practices in Hospitality and Tourism SMEs by Huang and Lockwood, 2006. I will also be sourcing from Environmental Management in Hotels from Kirk in 1995. Morrison A, 2006, A Contextualization of Entrepreneurship will also be a useful academic source to get my information from for this project. Morrison A and Thomas R, printed in 1999, The Future of Small Firms in the Hospitality Industry. And Orms, 1995, Using Interpretation to Manage Nature-Based Tourism. I will also be getting information and guideline from Business Planning Workbook, adapted from Kalahari Management Inc. in 2007, which I've already downloaded, so I can start using. Volume 1, An Introduction to Ecotourism Planning, and Volume 2, The Business of Ecotourism Development Planning, are the two books that I will also be getting information or sourcing information from to help in my project proposal. I have come to the end of my presentation, so a huge thank you to Mas, and see you in the next assignment 2. Bye for now.